I am Charles Blass. And this is WKCR. It is 20 minutes after 1. Audio Gumbo, Transfigured Night until 5 o'clock. That is the music of Peter Apfelbaum and the New York Hieroglyphics. Live wired music today is a result of some incredible people, a bunch of great talent, and an accumulation of philosophies that came out of a desire to tie a lot of people and elements together. The last about 5 years or so, I kind of went into high gear with a lot more regular radio concerts. My cohort here, Todd Miller, has been with Live Wired pretty much from the beginning in terms of the live event production and recording side of the operation. He's the man when it comes to live stuff.
I was a bio major and I used to do research, and I wasn't enjoying research that much, working in the laboratory for really bad pay. So I got kind of tired of that. I'm really there for the fun stuff. I'm lucky like that. I know how to just be involved for the fun stuff.
No, I walk in, meet Charles. Charles is manning the microphone and the airwaves to the audience, and Aounkar Davis is there ripping it on an electric guitar. That really was a big hook for me to see the relationship that Charles had with the artists and what the artists were willing to give and what Charles was giving, you know. We focused on developing Live Wired Music, the music label. We welcome our artists in as the extended family. We also encourage the artists who produce their music to hold their copyrights. It's very key for us as well as the artists to understand that we want them to empower themselves through this control and through the guidance that we do offer as a record label in the 21st century.
There's just a lot that can be said about On. He's an incredible human being, very warm and brilliant, as you know now. And yeah, he just is an incredible hybrid of, in terms of his music, everything from Afrobeat and more traditional African folk musics to all the way avant-garde free jazz, as out as it gets. He was a member of the Sun Ra Orchestra. Donald Eiler, the brother of Albert Eiler. These are the very top avant-garde jazz artists that he's very directly associated with. He's also conservatory trained in Vienna, in particular on classical guitar and violin. So he's a full spectrum artist, there's no question.
As a young person, I also had an opportunity to live in Europe, and I was living in Vienna. By the time I was 15, 16 years old, I was already performing and giving recitals. While I was there, I had a lot of, I guess, distractions from my student studies. I was busing on the streets with gypsies. So I got very much interested in wanting to return sort of like to my roots, and I kind of double evaluated where I was going and being trained as a classical artist. Go far for it. Nana go far for it. Nana go nana go nana go. Ah, na na go go, yeah, na go go, yeah, na na go go, na na go go, na na go, yeah. Na na go go, fall for it, na na go go, fall for it. Then put a show on for you know, are you a part of it?
You know, when Charles and I now, whatever, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, we're talking about like what's the future of music. The music industry is one of the industries that was really threatened because of the ability to be able to share without pain. Now, I think what a lot of people don't understand is that most artists are really struggling. There's a handful of artists that make a lot of money. Most artists are making it day to day.
I need to be watching more TV because, you know, especially in America, you know, because all the artists that are working, they're all on TV. You know, another kind of level, you know. There's the grumbling artists that like, all right, I don't want to watch TV, you know, it's like all those phony people on TV, you know, whatever, all that Hollywood stuff, fake smiles on TV. Everybody's like having a good time. You know, well, I'm a real artist. I know what struggle's all about. Yeah, you know, who wants to struggle, you know, forever and ever, you know, there's a lot of artists, especially a lot of musicians that are playing avant-garde or creative music, you know, they want to think they do the real thing, and, you know, somebody dancing and singing a song, and, you know, it's probably true, you know, they probably even been playing their instruments for 5 years, but maybe they gotta, like, you know, they're in a band and they wrote a song and it's like 4 or 5 chords long or something, and, you know, it's a big hit, and, you know, they're rich and you're not. You know, everybody knows their name, and who are you? Oh, I've been working 50 years. I've been playing 50 years. You know. So how musicians fool themselves with, you know, with idea of, you know, being successful. You know, you get yourself into a thing. You know, it's just not true. You know, if art is not reaching people on some level, then you know, something's the matter with, you know, having to adjust that, you know.
Like the idea. I mean, I think that stuff is very cool. It's you know, it's both like, it's a label and it's not a label in the traditional sense. And I don't know, to me, it seems like it's more artist-centric and artist-friendly than a lot of other things that could be going on.
Basically, Live Wired is about making good music, about helping bring out good music to people. Period. How about that?
You know, what about the community? This is what this is about. The music underground of New York.